Hi, I'm Beetle. Thank you so much for getting Skip and I's Chlorokit base. In this video, I'm going to show you how to customize and set up your model in Unity, as well as for those that bought the bundle package that has the winter and summer Chlorokit together, showing you how to set that up as well, which involves a little bit of Blender work, but I promise you it is very simple. I'll get into it later. Before anything else, if you have any questions that's not covered on this tutorial, please watch this tutorial first. Feel free to join the Chlorokit 4's Discord server. I'll have a link down below, as well as our VRChat group, which is where we'll be hosting Chlorokit meetups and little events. So make sure to join that as well through VRChat on browser. Yeah, so let's get started. First things first is we're going to want to open the Creator Companion, which we'll have a download link on the Gumroad as well as in the description here. You're going to open it up. It's going to look something like this. First few things. So we're going to hit Create New Project, Unity 2022 Avatar Project, and put it as whatever you want. Make sure you know where your Unity project is going. For me, I have a designated section in my D drive called Unity Projects where everything goes. Just make sure you know where you're putting it. That's all. You're going to hit Create Project. Okay, so after you hit Create Project, you're going to see this Manage Packages page. And there's a few things you're going to want to install before starting. I highly recommend installing Gesture Manager, which comes with the Creator Companion. If you don't want to, that's fine. I just use it for testing models before uploading to make my life a little easier. And then you're going to want to import Poyomi Toon Shader. And I will have links so that you can import in community repos. So you're going to import that in. After this, you're going to import VRC Fury. And this is the most important part. Do not install your own VRC face tracking Jerry's templates. We've made a slight edit to this template and it's included already in the Chlorokit Unity package. And that's really important that you don't put this in here because it will mess up the animations. So even if you already have this on your Creator Companion, do not install this. Same with Gogoloco. We have Gogoloco included in Unity package. So all you're going to want to have installed is Poyomi Toon Shader and VRC Fury. I recommend Gesture Manager, but once again, you don't have to if you don't want to. And then we're going to hit Open Project. All right. Once you have your Unity package finally open, first things first. So we're going to be in our assets section of our project. You can see there's packages and assets. So assets, we are going to right click and go to import package, custom package, wherever you downloaded your Unity package to. So for me, it's in here, and then you are going to double click it, or you can hit open at the bottom. And so once that is installed, you're going to open this up, and then you're going to double click on this scene right here. Now, the Gogoloco and the face tracking is attached to this. So if you go here into technicals, you'll see we have the updated face tracking as well as Gogoloco already on there. If you want to customize the model, I'm going to walk you through. So first, let's talk about textures. If you've made your own custom texture through Substance Painter or Photoshop, Blender, whatever you've done, you're going to want to import those textures in here. You can put it wherever you want. I recommend making a separate folder here, and I'm just going to name this Beetle Chlorokit. So we're going to open this up. You're going to go into your File Explorer, and you are going to find wherever you've put your textures. All right, so you're going to find your file here, and you can just drag and drop your folder into the assets right here. So after we have our textures ready to apply to the materials to put on our model, we are going to go to Prefabs, Summer, Materials. There's going to be the materials already set up. To make your life easier, you can simply click on the body. You're going to want to unlock the shader. So then you're going to click on the little circle here, and then you're going to find your texture, and you're going to select it. Now we're going to go into the eyes, ears, fur material. You're going to unlock it. Something very important about this material in particular is that there is an emissions map. An emissions map it's going to be right here under Special FX in your material, emission 0. For each prefab, it has a custom emissions map to match the eye color. If you have a different eye color or you change your eye color entirely, you're going to make sure in Substance or Photoshop to change the colors so that it matches the eyes of your model. Something else that's important to note is we have a reflections and specular map, and that's just to make the eyes pretty and to make the flora shiny. If you don't like that, just make sure to hit this little check mark here to turn it off. So there's outlines on the model. If you don't want the outlines, you're going to want to uncheck this, and it's going to get rid of the little outlines we've got going on here. We have a mask for the lash line so that the there's not a visible outline on the lashes like here. So if you want that, you're going to just remove the mask. So next, we are going to go on to the tail material. So if you're using the summer version, you're going to be editing the fluffy tail. If you're using the winter version, it's going to be the dragon tail. And so you're going to unlock the shader once again, and then you're going to open up this little guy and you're going to apply your texture. On the sprouts and wings material though, there is another type of mask which is used in reflections and specular. It's different than the mask that was used in the eyes and ears, and that just makes the flora have a little shine to it. If you don't want it, just uncheck it. Same goes with outlines as well. We're going to change our texture to what we've put, and that will automatically update the wings. So once these textures are done, if you want to customize the body at all, you are going to double click on your model, and you're going to see here in the skin mesh renderer, there's a little caret here. It says Blendshapes. So we're going to open that up, and then we're going to scroll down to where we see customization and face. Any of these 29 blend shapes you can use to customize your model, and you're going to want to select these blend shapes before you upload. Let's say you want longer eyebrows. You're going to go to the longer brows blend shape here, and you can grab the little circle here and you can slide it as much as you want. You don't have to go to 100. So if you only want it a little bit lower, you can leave it here and you'll see that this updates accordingly. So you can pick whatever you'd like. I'm going to pick longer horns, maybe longer mouth spikes, thicker eyeliner, and then same goes for the body types. Now, if you're using the thick body type all the way like this, you're going to see that the chest fluff here does not move forward. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to use this boobs adjustment slider, and that is going to angle chest puff as far outwards as needed. So if you're using something like this, you're going to want to use the slider as much as you want, just so that there isn't any clipping through the body. Okay, so for me, let's go a little thick, a little bit of tummy, straight torso, puffy forearms and claws, personal favorite, long claws, and puffy paw pads, and that also applies to the feet. And so after this, you're going to also want to scroll all the way down, and there's going to be something here called extra sliders. So anytime you merge meshes, the added blend shapes that you have on the individual stuff is going to drop here to the bottom. These are now sliders for the ears, for example. You can remove the little cut in there, make it rounded. You can hide the ear fluff inside, which I'll do. And then we also have sliders for the tail, so you can hide the flowers in the tail. You can also make the flowers large, which is what I'll do. And then we also have some adjustments for the wing. If you want to remove the cuts and the feather gaps, you can use that here, as well as there's the little fluff piece here. If you want it round, you can do the same thing. So once this is all done, you are good to upload. Now, an important note here, if you look down at the Physbones here, you'll see that the tongue empty is turned off. Do not turn it on. So you're going to see if you click on this, it's going to be off here and it's going to be off here. If you turn it on, things are going to break. And then once that's done, you are ready to upload. If I click on this and I go to my VRChat SDK, obviously make sure you have the right one selected. And so you're going to put in your avatar's name, on the description, I'm going to put avatar by bubblegum bark and skip 4D. And then you can either upload your own image for the thumbnail or my personal favorite, which is zooming in really far, setting the fill background to something, hitting capture. So next is you're going to see there's always going to be, when you put on new textures, there's always going to be this alert. This avatar has mip-map textures without streaming mip-maps enabled. All you want to do is click auto fix. And you're going to hit build and publish, and you'll be good to go. This also applies for the winter Chlorokit. If you got just the summer or just the winter, you are good. You're ready to click off. If you bought the bundle package, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. First things first, I'm just going to get rid of these so they're not visible. I just hit delete, but if you want to put it back, the prefabs are here. You can literally grab and drag and drop it into place. We are making a custom model. As you can see, all of the bones, bits and bobs have already been applied here. So first, as you can see, there's no ears, no tail, no wings, no nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up Blender. You're going to need to make sure that you have Blender 4.2.4. Yours is going to look a little different from this, but it's pretty much the same thing. And you're going to see all the parts here are separate. First things first, you have to decide what parts you want for your model. So you can hit the little eyeball here for stuff that you want to see like how you feel about it, so you can test stuff out. For me, I'm gonna have the floppy ears, I'm gonna have the bundle exclusive flower, the simple hair, fluffy tail, wings. This is what my model is going to look like. Whatever you are not putting on your model, you are going to delete it. If you're making changes to this file, hit Control-Shift-S and do save as and name it something else if you want to still have the original file with all the parts. We're gonna go over here into your scene collection and you're gonna click whatever you've hidden, so like the dragon tail, emo hair, the sprout and mushroom flora, the spiky ears, and the chest fluffs. You're going to delete them all. And then what we're going to do is you're going to hit A to select all, or you can individually select stuff by clicking body and then holding left shift and clicking on everything else. And then with my left shift, I'm going to make sure that the body is what is selected last. Now, I can't remember if this outline color is universal or if I changed it. So you're going to see that whatever you have selected last will have a different outline color. So you want to make sure you have the body selected last. Then what you're going to do is you can right click and hit join, or you can hit Control on your keyboard and J, and that's going to merge it. After you do that, you're going to see all the blend shapes have merged together. So you've got your extra sliders from whatever you've merged. This is it. So you can show the armature and you're going to see there's all these extra bones. Leave the bones. The way that this is extremely simple is that the rig is already merged for every single part. We're just combining meshes for optimization reasons and getting rid of ones we don't need. What you're going to do now is you're going to select your whole model. You can drag a box over it. You can select them individually and hit left shift. You can just hit A to select everything. And we are going to go File, Export, FBX. Before we actually export the FBX, we want to make sure that these settings are what we want them to be. So you're going to select Armature and Mesh, and you can hold your left shift to select both. We're going to scroll down here to transform, and you can see how it says all local. We're going to want to change that to FBX all. This is extremely important. FBX all, FBX all. Otherwise the scaling is going to be messed up and you'll be sad. Don't do local, unit scale, custom scale, all. Then we're going to go to armature here, and it's going to automatically have add leaf bones checked on. We are going to uncheck that. In the future, if you want your export settings to be like this all the time, I really recommend hitting the plus sign up here for operator presets, naming it what you want. So Chloro export. And you can hit OK. And then in the future, you can open your operator presets and just click on this and it will set up the settings for you. After this, we're going to go to wherever you have put your Unity folder. Remember how earlier I said you should know where it is? So I'm going to open up my Unity folder, and then you're going to go to Assets, Skip 4D, BGB, Chlorokit, Prefabs, Blank, FBX, Chlorokit FBX, and you're going to double click on it. After that, you're going to hit save on your Blender file, and then you're going to open up Unity again. Just give it a sec. And as you can see, we now have all of the parts that we've exported together added to this model, and it's only one mesh. So then we're going to just follow the same process here. Go to Prefabs, Blank, Materials, and you're gonna apply whatever textures you've imported in. Now, the reason the shading on this is different is just because I had already edited a material elsewhere. You can just drag and drop the materials onto the correct things. If you see there's any shading discrepancies, make sure that you have whatever emissions you want on, whatever map you want. We're gonna go back to the body and we're gonna do our customization sliders. I'm pretty happy with that. Then we're going to scroll down. As you can see, these ears also have a rounded ears blend shape. This flora has its own custom blend shapes as well. I like having the flower to be big. Next step, the blank prefab is going to have every Physbone component. You're going to want to delete every component that you're not using. Leave the tongue bones alone. Leave it alone. Keep them turned off. Turned off and also unchecked within the empty. So we don't have spiky ears. I'm going to hit delete. We don't have the emo hair. I'm going to hit delete there. I don't have the dragon tail. Gonna delete that. And then when it comes to the flora, I have the flower, so I can delete the mushroom and the sprout. Okay, and that is literally it. You are good to go. You can get your guy ready, get your prefab together. When you are overriding the FBX, you're gonna get these two errors. The importer with read write disabled, you're gonna hit auto fix on that. And then the same thing about the legacy blend shape normals. You're gonna hit auto fix. Let's upload. So I'm gonna name this Beetle Chlorokit. Edits by Then I'm going to pick a little image. Here you're going to hit capture, and you can hit the information above is accurate and I have the rights to upload, and you're going to hit upload, build and publish. So when you're uploading your avatar, you're going to get this pop up. You always want to hit yes. As you can see, I forgot to lock the materials. It's going to say it hasn't been locked, and they're going to be locked automatically. You can hit OK, and we're done. We have uploaded our model, and that's it. Yeah, and so now you have your model uploaded and you are ready to go. Thank you so much for getting our Chlorokit base. We worked really hard on it. We've spent months on it. We love this little open species we've created, and we're really excited to see what you make. Make sure to follow Skip and I on our socials. I'll have that linked below. Join the Chlorokit VRChat group so you can have meetups and meet other Chlorokits and take cute photos together, as well as the Chlorokit Forest Discord server. Skip and I's own personal work servers. We will not be doing troubleshooting for the Chlorokit in. You have to join the Chlorokit Forest just so that Skip and I can both help you. So make sure to join that. There's a form when you enter. Fill out the form or you won't see the whole server. Thank you, and have fun being a Chlorokit, okay? All right, bye-bye now.